Oi, tudo bom? No vídeo de hoje eu conversei com o Daniel, um americano lá da Pensilvânia, mais precisamente da cidade de Pittsburgh. E no vídeo ele me contou como foi a experiência de morar aqui no Brasil durante 9 meses. O Daniel morou aqui no Brasil, inclusive eu trabalhei com ele, e ele me contou um pouquinho sobre como foi essa experiência. O Daniel inclusive tem um podcast, ele tem um canal no YouTube que eu vou deixar na descrição desse vídeo e no comentário fixado. Eu acabei conhecendo o Dan por conta do meu trabalho como tradutor na usina nuclear aqui da minha cidade. Estudar inglês me proporcionou não só um trabalho melhor, mas conhecer pessoas maravilhosas como o Dan, pessoas de todo mundo. E se você não estuda inglês ainda, você está esperando o quê? Eu vou deixar no comentário fixado e na descrição desse vídeo o link para você falar diretamente comigo e começar ainda hoje as suas aulas de inglês particular. É a melhor forma hoje em dia para você ter uma renda extra, para você ganhar melhor e conhecer pessoas do mundo inteiro. O intuito desse vídeo é trazer para vocês um material, um conteúdo diferenciado, para você não depender, não ficar dependente de uma escola ou de um professor de inglês, para você poder estudar inglês por conta própria. Tem vários vídeos aqui no meu canal que eu faço esse tipo de conteúdo, né? Tem vídeos que eu explico como estudar inglês a partir de textos. Então dá uma olhada nos meus vídeos do meu canal. Esse é mais um deles. É uma conversa, né, entre duas pessoas, uma conversa entre um nativo e uma pessoa não nativa, um bilíngue, que no caso sou eu, e vocês vão perceber que o meu inglês, por ser uma pessoa bilíngue, não é perfeito. Eu cometo erros, tenho sotaque carregado, então talvez pode ser um incentivo para você que talvez tenha um certo receio de conversar com estrangeiros, e uma forma também de incentivar você a continuar melhorando o meu inglês. Como eu falei, apesar de eu estudar inglês há muitos anos, meu inglês não é perfeito e eu incentivo você a ter essa mentalidade, né? Eu sempre falo nos meus vídeos que a gente tem que sempre ter essa mentalidade de aluno, de estar sempre melhorando, né? Então, apesar de você considerar ou seu inglês ou o inglês de outra pessoa muito bom, você tem que sempre ter essa mentalidade de aluno, de estar sempre buscando a melhoria. E mesmo que, assim como eu, você também cometa erros, você também tenha um sotaque, o objetivo quando você se comunica com alguém é entender e ser entendido. Então, se você conseguiu fazer essas duas coisas, você conseguiu se comunicar e conseguiu atingir o seu objetivo, que é o mais importante. Mas, obviamente, que você sempre vai buscar a melhoria. Não se esquece de deixar o like no vídeo e se inscrever no canal, porque legendar vídeo dá um trabalho danado. Então, sem mais delongas, bora lá pro vídeo da minha conversa com o Dan Ober. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you good.
Yeah, I like your shirt.
Yes, sir. Got to represent.
Yeah. Hey,
Couple
bro.
day Brasilia coming up.
Yeah. So, where are you now?
I'm home. My
Where is it again?
lovely
Where is it
uh,
again? You told me, but I can't remember.
Pittsburgh,
Pennsylvania, right?
Pennsylvania. Yes, sir.
Okay. I just remember because of the thing that we had with the cop.
The cop.
Remember?
Okay. Oh,
You
wait.
got
Talking about.
pulled over by the police, and then you called me to talk to the cop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good time.
And I
Good time.
remember you would be like saying Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania, you know.
Yeah.
So how's life, man?
It's good. Good. I feel like I look really red on here, but maybe a little sunburnt from a.
You've been taking a lot of sun?
Well, I was in Punta Cana right before. Like, I just got back on Saturday, so
Guys living the best life.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Yeah.
I thought you were working at the power plant. New Hampshire, isn't it?
Yeah. I was there right before Punta Cana.
Okay.
So yeah, I was there for a month and then went there for went down there for a week for a wedding. Yeah,
So now you're just relaxing.
just chilling, bro. That's it. Just straight chilling, homie.
Yeah.
I'm used to only working 6 months a year, so the 9 months down there and then another month in New Hampshire. It's like more work than I ever wanted. I'm good.
Anyways, like I told you, I'm gonna ask you a few questions about yourself, your culture, where you're
Yeah,
from. You already told me where you're from. So tell me a little bit about yourself, your name.
I'm Dan Ober from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was actually born in outside of Baltimore, Maryland, but that's not too far away from here. Uh,
Wait, were you born in Baltimore?
I was technically, yeah, I was born there, but I only lived there till I was like 3 or 4. I was young when we all moved back to Pittsburgh. I was raised a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, so I always say I'm from Pittsburgh.
Okay. And is it far from Pittsburgh?
Baltimore or
Yeah, Baltimore.
4 hour drive maybe. So like you know almost not too much different than driving from like Angra to Bria, pretty much. Not really,
Okay.
not too much.
And do you have
Yeah,
relatives there? Where
no, not
relatives?
anymore.
Okay.
All my families from both sides are all Pittsburgh area. My parents
Okay.
were both just working down in Baltimore at the time.
Okay. I
Yeah,
heard that
rough.
it's pretty rough over there. But it depends on which side you are of the railroads, right? Which
I
side
guess
of
that's a
the
good way to put
track?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a good way to put it. There's good neighborhoods and there's really bad neighborhoods.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even remember really where I lived. I think it was a pretty good spot. Uh, I mean, I don't remember much about it. I go back and visit those areas, and sometimes I'll look at a building or something, or like a bar or something, like something to like jog my memory. Like, man, I remember that place when I was a kid. You know,
Okay.
it's like,
You
but
have you have some flashes, memory flashes,
yeah, exactly. But I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I
nostalgia.
don't. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So,
But
anyways, I know that
other than that,
you
I was
have a
just gonna
YouTube
say,
channel, right?
I do. Dan Ober 82 is the old
And
channel.
I know that
I
you go ahead.
haven't put much on it, so I just haven't put much on it lately. Been working too dang much, so
I
finally I
see.
got some time off. Got some time off. I can maybe get some videos together. I plan on doing. I got some plans. I plan on doing one of Patagonia. Did a trip down there. Uh, did a took some video for. Well, I plan on doing one from Switzerland too. I spent about 5 weeks in Switzerland, and I plan on doing a video from there. Uh, just gotta have the time to put it all together, and yeah, it's something I could definitely do in the next few months. Thanks for reminding me of that. I do need to get on that. There's things I want to do.
Yeah. You basically do that for hobby, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely for fun. I went to college for film and broadcasting,
Oh,
and I
cool.
ended up working nuclear power plants. It's a bit of a long story, I guess, but yeah. So I was kind of liked. I got into video production back in high school. I enjoyed it. Um, I just realized my bed looks like a mess behind me, and it looks kind of terrible.
Don't
But
worry, mine is
we're, we're just gonna go roll with it,
basically the same. That's what happened when you live by yourself.
right? But I got into video production back in high school. I went to college for film and broadcasting. I was like within the communication degree, and then I started after graduation. I'm like, I need some money, and film and broadcasting wasn't a lot of money out of the gates. If you can imagine, that industry is pretty tough to get into, tough to make a dime.
Yeah. So nowadays you basically do it for fun, right?
Yeah, yeah, just fun. Started the podcast with my friend, which we need to start that back up again. Uh, we're calling it. It's called Don't Pass Go. Uh, you can find it on all the Spotify. You can find it on YouTube. So yeah, Don't Pass Go. My buddy, me and Zach Geyer. Yeah, it's a pretty good
So
show. It's kind of
it's
locally
just
based.
chit chat, right? You guys talk about
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of things. Get into like take some hot topics like something that's in the news that week. Usually we try to make light of a lot of things, but we do honestly have a 15-minute discussion usually about something that's actually pretty serious. I guess we try to put something a little serious in our
Mhm.
show. We'll talk some sports. Talk a lot of mostly local sports when we're talking like the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is a hockey team. So we're sports guys. We kind of tailor it towards the local sports that we like. And then yeah, it's kind of good old boys getting at it, and sometimes we have a few beverages during it. Smoke some cigars sometimes.
That's
So
pretty
it's
cool, man.
yeah, it's a good little
You can invite me anytime.
just bros being bros, man. Just
Yeah.
yeah, no, we should definitely get you up on that.
Yeah.
We need to fire back up. We got a lot to discuss. I don't know if you know, but the United States just had an election last night.
I heard
So
about it. Trump just
yep,
got
Donald.
elected, right?
Yep, yep. Donald Trump's number 45 and now number 47 back in the White House, which honestly I think is great for us. A lot of people are upset about it. A lot of people don't like Trump, and I get it. He's a hard, tough guy to like, but I think it's 100% what we need right now. Countries in uh, there's a lot of things that need fixed between our borders, between the safety of the country, safety of the world. Actually, there's a lot of world wars, or not world wars going on yet, but there's wars going on that could turn into world wars very easily if we don't have a strong person in office. And I think uh, Trump, I think he just needs to put the right people in the right
Okay.
places to put this. You're really limited to what you could do as a president, I think. But if
Yeah.
you appoint the right people in the right place, I think it makes the country a better place and a safer place, and consequently the whole world a safer place. Uh,
I totally agree.
yeah, so it's a good day to be an American today, I think.
Yeah. So your first channel is about traveling, right?
The YouTube channel?
Yeah. Because I know that
Ah,
you post stuff about the places that you go. For example, you've been to
yeah,
Brazil and you posted a lot of things on Facebook. I saw it.
yeah, yeah. That's a lot. I do a whole thing of like a how it is to live in Brazil for 9 months, and that's another video I need to make because I have learned uh, some good rules of thumb, things that you can skip over, things to do, how to effectively visit the things you want to see down there, and make it efficient. So that'd be probably a good video to do too. Yeah, now it's more travel. In the early days, it was more just my short film or like my things I did for school. Like my projects for school. I was putting those on there. It was kind of just doing like a we call it like what do you call it, like a reel, like a highlight reel, I guess, or
Okay.
some kind of like a resume, like an online resume, I guess, like that. And I guess I got to have some kind of proof that I'm competent.
Yeah, I think you should really do it, man. I
I
saw
should.
some I saw some of your videos and I really think you have the potential like to make a good YouTube channel, to get a lot of followers, a lot of subscriptions.
Yeah,
So
I
the thing
appreciate
is
that.
you gotta do it like every day, every week, you know.
That's what I mean. I don't know if I want to ever put it as like a job. You know what I mean? Uh, that'd be difficult. I don't know if I'd like doing it as like for monetary value. I like doing it because I like doing it. If I'm, I guess at the beginning, you should just do it because you love it, and eventually, if it ever did get to the point where it's monetarily efficient or monetarily uh,
Yeah, it's hard. It's
motivated,
hard to keep up.
yeah, then it gets to be a headache, and I guess at
Yeah.
that point, if I was making that much money, I guess I wouldn't worry about
Yeah, I
nuclear
think
power
if you
plants
just
and
do it
stuff.
for fun, it's okay, you know. It's something
Yeah,
that makes you happy. It's all
that's what
right.
it relaxes me. Honestly, if I just get into a video, start editing, I'll edit for hours. I'll just sit there for 6 hours, and I'll act like won't even feel like anything happened. Like I just edited a video and just was into it. I want to eat. I want to drink anything, and just time flies, and I didn't even realize I was
Yeah,
sitting there for 5 6 hours. But yeah, no, it's I just like it. I guess.
because I think as soon as you have this goal to make money out of it, it will not be something that you will enjoy so much, you know, it'll become a
Right.
job.
Yeah, it'll be. I already am pretty anal about editing. Like I notice if I mess up something, it kind of sticks out to me, and I'm probably a lot of people don't even realize.
Yeah.
Like even with the podcast with me and my buddy, and I know there's errors in my editing or something like that, and I just I gotta fix it, or I literally will delete the whole thing and re-upload it just to fix one little thing. And it was such a one thing was just with music, it was so minute. I mean, it
Yeah,
wasn't even a big deal, but it was just like it annoyed me. I guess I'm a little anal when it comes to that, but yeah, I guess that's what makes it watchable. I guess.
got it. Anyway, so you've been everywhere, right? Many countries.
Nah, I mean, I definitely haven't
How
been
how
everywhere,
many
man. I
countries?
got,
How many countries have you been?
I think I want to say only maybe 9, 10. Uh, I mean, I've been to more countries in the past year than I have any time. Uh, this past year was, Brazil, obviously, uh, Argentina, Chile, Paraguay, uh, Dominican Republic. So that's 5 this year. That's most that I've ever been in a year. Other than that, it's been Mexico, Canada, Switzerland, Germany,
Do you have
and
a
yeah.
favorite one?
No, I
Or
don't
maybe
like
a
putting one.
list of like the top three or something?
Yeah, yeah. It's hard. That makes it difficult because I think I can tell you some beautiful things about Mexico. I can tell you some shit things about Mexico. I can tell you great things about Switzerland. I can tell you some things that weren't so great about Switzerland. Brazil, obviously, I got to know that country more than any other country that I've ever been to. And
You stayed here
obviously,
for 9 months, right?
9 months is as long as I've ever been anywhere in my entire life. 9 months is longer than I've ever even been at home straight.
So you're
eh,
basically
Ever.
Brazilian right now.
Yo soy brasileiro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I've never been in one place since college, which I graduated in 2012 for 9 months straight. I've never been home for 9 months straight. I've never been anywhere
And
since college for 9 months straight.
how was that experience for you to be here in Brazil for 9 months?
Great. It's hard at first, and there's some things that are you know I mean I don't know how to say it without being like offensive, but I just there's some things that we have amenities that we have here in the states that you don't have down there. The comforts, like can't drink the water, can't just go to McDonald's at 8 p.m. just because you want to get something quick to eat. You can't just go down the street and then grab something quick. You can't there's which which is at first is I guess annoying. I guess I would say it's like, man, you got to figure this out. Like how are you going to eat? You got to figure out how you're going to eat for the next 9 months. You got to figure out how
Yeah.
to that lingo and how to order food and drinks and that's all. It takes a few weeks to really get that down and comfortable. I'm still not comfortable, I guess, with it. I'm still learning. I'm still learning every day. Duolingo every day. I'm like a 930 some days straight or something. Like
You mean Portuguese?
no, it hasn't always been Portuguese. It's been Portuguese since for the last year. It's been Portuguese, but I'm on day because I did 972 on the Duolingo.
Oh,
972. But I started out with Spanish. Then when I found out I was going to Switzerland, I was doing German. Uh, there's a few other languages in there, but for last year, I think since last August, I've been doing just pretty much straight Portuguese. It's pretty
cool.
much when I found out I was coming to Brazil. I think
So you probably plan to come back, right?
that's the plan.
We will be here next campaign.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I hope so,
We'll
man.
see. I hope so too. I mean, like, there's some things I got to figure out. Make sure the money's right. Uh,
Yeah.
can't got to make it. Got to make it right for the
Mhm.
bank. Got to make it right for the right personnel. Got to be there. Uh, you know, I guess I'm used to how everything went down there, so that is one good thing. I know what to expect. I know what to where to get certain things, how some things are going to work. And
You got used to the place,
freaking
right?
freaking Brazil is a little bit different than any other plane I ever went to, man. It's
Really?
telling you, there's some rules there that are crazy, and there's some lack of rules there that are crazy. That's kind of
Can you give an
the
example?
yeah. So it's actually harder to get things out of the plant there than it
Okay.
is to get things into it. Like getting tools from Unit One to Unit Three or Unit Two to Unit Three is just it's insane with the paperwork.
Oh, you mean related to work, right?
Yeah, like yeah. That's what I mean. It's just like there's a lot of things that are, but those were part of the things that were annoying at first. Those were the
Okay.
things that were, but now that I know what to expect, I know how to order. Like all those things in general were just those little nuances that were annoying. I know how to navigate now.
Yeah.
You know, I know
Yeah,
how
I
to live
mean,
without power for 3 days. You know what I mean? We lost power for what, 2.5, 3 days at one time
probably.
early, and that's living without air conditioning. And when it was the middle of summer and humidity down there, that's something you got to learn how to live with, man.
Yeah.
That
I
was
mean,
not easy.
you're used to a lifestyle like in America, you have everything at
Yeah,
any time. You can order food at any time. You can, like you
yeah.
said, you can go to McDonald's.
I
Over
can flush my
here,
toilet paper.
exactly.
That's another thing. Another thing you gotta like. That sucks.
You gotta be aware of it.
Yeah, you gotta know where it's going. And yeah, I've clogged the toilet in Brazil a few times. You know, it's like I'm not proud of it, but it's it happened.
Yeah. But besides that, besides work, how about the places that you've been? I know that you
Beautiful,
travel a lot here. You've been to
beautiful.
Carnival in Rio, right?
Yeah. It's an insanely beautiful place. I absolutely freaking love it. The beaches are beautiful, the mountains are beautiful, the green is beautiful, the blue of the water is beautiful, beaches, the, the women, the
Of
you
course,
know,
right?
of course, the beautiful things to look at, and
Yeah.
no, and the people are so good. And I think being American, you hear some horror stories of Brazil, of like, it's not safe, you can't do this, you got to watch your back, you got to tie your cell phone to a fishing line so no one steals it, and frick, now
So
it's like,
those are the stories that you guys hear in America.
yeah, it's what you hear. It's like um when you get there, and yeah, I was nervous at first, can't I don't know what anyone's saying, and then once you find out that some of the best people I've ever met are there, and they open their doors and their love for you, and just literally open their doors and feed you food, and it's that's very welcoming place,
That's good
and I
to know
think
that you liked it, man.
yeah, and yeah, I think I was honored to be there, and like I don't know, I don't know, I think you guys are very affectionate people, and you don't get that everywhere.
Yeah. Se você chegou até o final, parabéns. Espero que você tenha gostado. Lembrando que essa não é a conversa completa com o Dan. A gente conversou aí mais alguns minutos. Se por um acaso você quiser ouvir a conversa completa, deixa nos comentários. Eu quero saber a sua opinião, do que você achou sobre essa conversa, sobre o meu inglês. Pode falar se meu inglês é bom, se é ruim. E lembrando que eu ofereço aulas de inglês particular. Então, se você deseja aprender inglês ou deseja aprimorar o seu inglês, na minha opinião, essa é a melhor maneira. As aulas são personalizadas, individuais, de acordo com seus gostos pessoais e com seus objetivos. E se você não sabe inglês ainda, você está ficando para trás. Então, vou deixar o link na descrição desse vídeo, no comentário fixado, para você entrar em contato direto comigo e fazer a sua aula de inglês experimental. Te vejo no próximo vídeo. Até mais.